Hi, happy Sunday. It's time again for our Focus for the Week tarot reading. I'm going to pull 3 cards to give you an idea of what you can focus on as you go through this week, the week of April 9th, 2017. And this week we do have a full moon, so stay tuned at the end of the reading and I have something special to mention about the full moon. Okay, so let's get started. I've already shuffled up the deck, I've divided it into 3 stacks, and let's look to see what cards you got for this week. Okay, so the first card that you got is the Fool. And the Fool is the first card, or actually it's the 0 card of the Major Arcana. And this is the journey that we all go through in life, where we celebrate all of our joys, we face all of our trials and tribulations, we go from the physical journey into the mental journey, and finally into a spiritual journey in order to reach enlightenment. And so this week you might feel like you are starting something fresh and new. And the cards are giving you the Fool card so that you go into it with a feeling of adventure, excitement, even a little bit of naivete. So if you feel like I've been there, done that, this week really try to be open-minded and fresh-faced and bright-eyed and just go into the week saying, what's gonna happen? What's going on? What does this offer me? And just go in with open arms, open heart, just think, oh, so the possibilities are endless. And that's true for this week for you. So look at every new situation as, what will this offer me, with wonder and excitement and curiosity in your mind. Okay, the second card that you got for this week is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, and you got it in reverse. The Knight of Cups is, sometimes I think of the word Romeo, like very extreme love, like so extreme, and you got this card in reverse. So there might be something happening in your life that you are not extremely in love with, that actually could be causing you a little bit of stress, or maybe your body language changes and you actually kind of slow down when you approach it, or when you know it's coming. You might even find ways to procrastinate or to prioritize other things over whatever this situation is, because you're not completely in love with it. It's not like a match made in heaven, and that's okay. Remember the Fool and look at how can you look at this situation, whatever it is, with fresh new eyes, and maybe see something about this person or thing or task or whatever it is. Maybe you can see it in a new light and maybe kind of warm up some of those feelings so that you don't have to completely love it, but at least you don't feel exactly the opposite of love, right? The Knight is usually about extremes. You got this card in reverse, makes me think that you don't extremely love this, so you might extremely hate whatever this is, and I hope you don't. I mean, that's not a good emotion, that's not a good energy to pull into yourself for this week. So let's see what you can do to maybe get a little bit over on the spectrum so that this situation or thing or task or whatever it is doesn't bother you or continue to bother you. The third card that you got for this week is the Devil. This might have something to do with the task or whatever it is that you are kind of procrastinating about or deprioritizing when you really know you should get it done. But the Devil card can be about feeling attached to something, feeling chained to something. And the truth about this, and the truth about everything in life, you actually don't have to be chained to it. You choose. You can choose how you want to feel about something. You can choose if you want to let something control you, or if you want to control your feelings towards it. So whatever it is in your life that feels like it's got you kind of chained and won't let you move and won't release you, and it's actually kind of a drag on you, whatever that is, figure out if there is a way that you can release yourself from that. If not physically release yourself, like by leaving, at least mentally give yourself some release. Like you can reframe how you think about the situation, or maybe even just coming up with a plan to get out of the situation in the long term so that you don't still remain trapped here and feel like you're confined. So yeah, that's something to look out for this week and see if you can make some progress to getting yourself extricated from this situation. Okay, when we look at the numbers, you got the Devil card, which is 15, and a Knight is 1, and the Fool is 1. Oh no, the Fool is 0, excuse me. So you got 15 plus 1 is 16, and 1 plus 6 is 7, and that is the number of looking inward and maybe meditating or journaling or really looking inward and considering your own thoughts and feelings. And I think that 7 number, that introspective look, that meditative or self-reflective, is really what's going to help you break these chains or slip out of these chains. You can see they're not very tight. You know, it probably anyone could, almost reminds me of like the chains we used to make with paper clips, right? You could certainly break out of a paper clip chain, no problem at all. So if you just reframe your thinking about the situation, I think you can break out of it. So yeah, that's something to focus on for this week. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helps. I wanted to mention about the full moon that's coming up on Tuesday. In honor of the full moon this month, I am offering some full moon recorded readings. In this reading, I will record for you a reading of 5 cards, and we'll look at what we can or what you can release from your life. That kind of goes along with this Devil card. It will give you guidance and information about empowerment and transformation. So if you're interested in having a full moon reading recorded and emailed to you, please click on the link or click on the button so that you can request one. And I am so excited to give you your full moon reading this week. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.